Hey guys, Kyosefi here, and I'm back with another strategy guide, this time for Rillaboom, the first Pokemon of Generation 8 and its final evolution. And this is just ridiculous. As you guys should know, if you're into the competitive scene, grass types are really bad. They have a lot of weaknesses, obviously, to bug, fire, flying, etc., ice. So it suffers greatly from this, and Pokemon always tries to make like a grassy tank type Pokemon, but it's obviously not going to work out due to those weaknesses. It's not going to be the best type of thing because you could easily get something switched in and just hit this super effectively, and it doesn't really matter how tanky it is, right? But this is actually kind of ridiculous what they chose to do with this. They gave this thing Grassy Surge, and there's actually an item that makes this kind of busted. Along with that concept that you could actually heal yourself. So it's really cool what this thing can do, and I'm actually really impressed and happy with what they did with the grass starter, because that is just kind of ridiculous how they made this actually viable for once. So let's get into this. So this is kind of a set I thought of myself. It's really unique, and not really unique, but you know what I mean. Like, it's kind of specific, and due to the item, which basically boosts your defense by one you just switch in. So you're just gonna switch in, and then you already have 160 defense, or whatever the hell you're gonna have over that 165. So you're gonna be taking defensive hits even if it's a super effective hit, and there's no like 4 times weaknesses here, so you're gonna be safe there anyways. So let's just say you switch in, and then I put all that special defensive investment as well, so you're going to be taking hits, uh, and pretty much you get that defensive boost. You use bulk up. This thing actually has decent speed. It has like 85 speed. That's going to outspeed like a lot of slow Pokemon, or like mid slow Pokemon that aren't actually invested as much in their speed. So you bulk up. You're going to have absolutely insane defense and really good attack. You're going to have yeah, you're going to have over 200 attack. And then at that point, you literally will just Drain Punch and get all your health back. And you're going to do a lot of damage, trust me. As well as the fact that you have a move called Dream Beating that lowers your speed. So you could even get an outspeed after this. So this has a lot of different things you could run on it as well. That's why I kind of put an empty slot here. And here are kind of all the moves I could show you what you could run. So Body Press is a really cool combo you could actually run, which basically says that it uses your defensive stat in calculation. So
holy shit, dude! Holy shit, dude!
sorry guys about that dilemma. There was actually a showdown bug that kind of happened and crashed everything, so I had to rewrite this, but it's all fine. Basically where I was at was Body Press. So if you actually have a higher defense, then you're gonna do way more damage, and pretty much that is interesting because with this Grassy Seed combo that works perfectly. So if you want to run Body Press, you basically should be using Grassy Seed for sure. And if you don't want to kind of use Grassy Seed, you feel like you don't want really that defense boost, then you could just neglect that and kind of just go in full attack investment if you want. Choice Bandit, but my set is kind of more like cool because you get your HP back. You could just play some type of game like that. And yeah, other moves that this gets, Darkest Lariat, pretty interesting. 85 dark move that doesn't really care about stat changes, so that's pretty interesting. Earthquake, just high base ground type move for coverage, I guess. And Acrobatics is really cool because when you lose your Grassy Seed right away when the battle starts, you're gonna be getting a flying type move that does 120. So yeah, 110, sorry. So that is a lot of damage, and pretty much that's all you have to do with this. You could also do, like, see, your EV spread really depends on personal preference. If you don't even want that special defense investment like I did here, I gave this a careful nature. So if you don't want this type of thing, you could just, if you don't want like mixed defenses, you could just go like full on defensive tank, and then you're gonna be getting like, I don't even know the calculations of that. You're going to be having like 200 defense, over 200 defense with 200 HP. And then you're going to get a bulk up boost. So then you're gonna be getting like 300 defense. So you could do some insane stuff like that. So no physical thing is gonna touch you. And yeah, pretty much then you could just go in for a drain punch. So that is actually even more helpful if you don't want a mixed tank. If you just want a defensive tank, that is even better because you're not even going to be touched on the defensive end, and then you're going to be hitting drain punches and getting your HP back. So this is actually really good. And yeah, I'm really impressed with what they did with this grass type. So I'm going to get into my next review now, which is, yeah, it's going to be Inteleon, which is kind of disappointing. Spoiler alert, because it doesn't have that much to it, and its abilities kind of just mid. So we'll get into that soon. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, peace.